Okay guys, here's the setup. I made this jig last year. You might, if you see my last stool building video, it's just two pieces of strut screwed onto a piece of plywood at the angles that I kind of worked out that I liked. One thing I added this year was this little piece here, it's kind of a stop. So when I drop the pipes in, I can slide it up and just butt them up against this. And then once the pipes are in, I can clamp them down just across here. These are just 1/4 inch aluminum plate that I had, so I'm using it just to get the horseshoes up a bit of a space. And yeah, I'm gonna just weld 2 shoes here, and then connect them, right? And here. So it's kind of what I came up with for design. I'm digging it. So I'm just gonna mark, I'm just gonna kind of mark the contact points here, and then take these pipes out, sand it off, because this black pipe got a bit of some kind of layer on it that I want to get off. And then so I'll prep everything and come back and tack it together.
Yeah, so pretty cool.
So my distance at the bottom of my legs is 13.5. So I just cut this little spacer rod, and I'm gonna flip the side that I just did up on his end, and then put in the third leg, and then use this to brace it, and then continue. Okay, there's one down. Just got to build 2 more. Kind of a sneak peek. I think it's gonna be all right. Yeah, sweet. So I cut these pipes straight. So now I just have to go around and scribe a flat line on the bottom. Ooh, focus. And I'll trim these flat, put some washers on there for feet. And the same thing on the top here. I'll flip it upside down, kind of scribe the flat line around, trim them off or grind them down, and then put my tabs on top so I can bolt it from up underneath. And yeah, she'll be basically ready to go. Bit of paint. So yeah, I'll do 2 more of those and come back when I go to flatten everything off. Okay, so I got 3 done. I just laid the tops on just to kind of get a feel for what they're going to look like. But I'm ready to flatten off the feet, flatten off the tops, and yeah, weld the feet on and weld the tabs on. Yeah, they'll be ready for paint. So let's do that. Okay, so I got it just propped up on my table saw here. It's probably the flattest surface around. So you can see how much of a gap there is on the end. So I just got my soapstone here on a shim, and I'll just go around and mark that line on all 3, and I'll come by after and cut that off. So I took the bulk off with the portaband there, but the grinder will make short work of it too. And then put it back on and just touched it up. Had a few spots just to touch up with the grinder, and now it's sitting pretty well. Any other gaps when I put the washers on there, the weld will fill everything, so it's good enough for welding. Anyway, I got to do the same thing to the top and the other 2, and be ready to weld on some feet and tabs. So now I'm just laying this on top here and centering up the legs, and then I'll just mark the holes and drill them out after. Drill and tap them and be ready to bolt on. And I got my drill set, a depth stop set, so I won't drill all the way through the aluminum, but I'll be able to kind of max my depth. Well, here it is, bolted on. I got it painted. It's a little, I don't know, I find it's a little busy looking through there. I'm debating painting the front sides of the horseshoes a different color, so when you're looking through, they'll stand out, and the back sides would be black, if that makes sense. I can't decide though, like, look at them. I can't decide, on the fence. Anyway, I'm going to take it outside and blast the top here with some clear coat. And well, it's pretty smoky here today from the Kelowna fires, but anyway, I figured I should show you 3 of them done. So yeah, I think they look pretty good. All right, take care. See ya.